In an unsettling twist to the ongoing saga of Meghan Markle's life and career, recent reports have surfaced revealing that her infamous outbursts may have driven one of her assistants to resign. The shocking claim highlights a troubling pattern of behavior that seems to correlate with Markle's rise to fame, as well as raising serious questions about her capacity for leadership and professionalism. While many have come to know Markle as a champion of social change, allegations of her explosive temperament paint a very different picture, one of a woman who wielded her status to foster a workplace environment that is not only tense but toxic. Staff members within Markle's circle have long hinted at her demanding nature, but the veil lifting on this particular incident speaks to a climate where fear and anxiety thrive. According to insiders, Markle's recent tirade over a seemingly trivial issue reportedly involving a blanket she felt was unfit for her standards spiraled into a dramatic scene that left many reeling. The fallout from this outburst was swift. By the end of the week, her assistant had submitted her resignation in part due to the unbearable working conditions. This incident begs the question, how did a woman known for calling out injustice become the source of it within her own team? Markle's reaction raises concerns about how she manages the very ideals she promotes. Often publicly vocal about compassion and understanding, her actions diverge significantly from her proclaimed values. Critics argue that this contradiction is emblematic of a broader issue, the notion that Markle is more comfortable in the role of the victim than in that of a leader. By projecting her frustrations onto her staff, she not only undermines her colleagues' efforts but also reinforces a hierarchy that is contrary to the ideals she espouses. The irony is stark. A woman who advocates for the empowerment and well-being of others finds herself fostering a culture of fear in tea. This instance is not isolated. Observers note patterns of patterned behavior in Markle's interactions with various staff members over the years, suggesting a troubling trend rather than an isolated incident. Former aides have come forth with testimonies that describe an inconsistent and often unreasonable boss, leading to a high turnover rate in her team. Allegations of Markle's inclination to micromanage and her penchant for emotional outbursts have peppered her narrative, leaving many to wonder how someone who promotes a message of self-love and community can quickly erode the morale of those around her. This troubling dynamic compounds when considering the impact of Markle's behavior on her broader collaborative efforts. Her capacity to form genuine alliances, whether in the world of charitable work or on the public stage, appears compromised when the foundation of her professional relationships is built upon fear rather than respect. Colleagues and peers seem increasingly wary of working with her, and the realization that the very person who should champion unity instead cultivates discord deeply affects those who would otherwise support her initiatives. This dilemma reveals an unsettling truth. Markle's privileged status is not a safeguard against the critical evaluation of her character. In light of this latest revelation, many are reevaluating Markle's carefully curated public image. The perception of her as an empathetic advocate may very well be a facade that masks a more volatile reality. As leading media outlets dissect her career and the incidents surrounding her, the underlying narrative is a cautionary tale about the complexities of celebrity culture mixed with personal ambition. Markle struggles with maintaining a consistent character in the public eye serve as a warning that the quest for influence and relevance can often lead to personal pitfalls, especially when authenticity is overshadowed by a commitment to public persona. As the saga of Meghan Markle unfolds, it is increasingly clear that the tension between her proclaimed values and her on-the-ground reality makes her a figure of immense controversy. The troubling dynamics witnessed in her professional relationships underscore a critical lesson: the importance of nurturing a healthy workplace culture grounded in respect and kindness. In light of her assistant's departure and the sentiments expressed by former staff, one must wonder if Markle is prepared to reflect on the negative ramifications of her actions, or if she will continue to prioritize her narrative over the humanity of those who support her.